Greetings everybody, it is the Heritor, and welcome to a new Let's Play. Today we will be starting a new series, as was voted on by which narrative game I should play next on the channel, and that vote was for Disco Elysium, which is what we're doing here right now. So, hopefully, you'll all enjoy this. If you're new here, welcome. I'm the Heritor, as I already said. I am an author, actually, so I love these types of narrative games. And I'm currently finishing up my first novel, and I've written 7 short stories for the Black Library throughout my small writing career. And I am a tabletop game developer who is making a tabletop role-playing game that may or may not at some point be released to the public. I have no idea. If you're interested in hearing a perspective such as mine on a game that is very narrative heavy like we have here, then I invite you to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later if you find me annoying or whatever. But I think we'll get into this pretty quickly. I'm very excited. I don't know anything about this game, so unlike some of the other ones where I've at least watched a few minutes of it, I've not watched a few minutes of Disco Elysium. I have looked at the Steam page, and I have heard people whose opinions I respect say good things about this game. And I like the art style. Looks interesting. Quite frankly, that's good enough for me. So, let's get on with this. Alright. What have we here? Select archetype. Okay. I mean, okay, we're gonna look at these, because I also want to see what the game says about all of these things. I'm probably gonna click create your own, just because that's the type of person that I am. However, a thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. So we have 5 intellect, sorry, your capacity to reason, which I guess this is affecting a few skills here: logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, and visual calculus. Love the skill names. I love non-standard skills in games. Psyche, your power to influence yourself and others, with skills being influenced being volition, inland empire, empathy, authority, suggestion, and esprit de corps. Am I pronouncing that right? I am abominable with French pronunciation, just to warn you guys. Physique, how well your body is built. Physical instrument, electrochemistry, endurance, half-light, pain threshold, shivers. Just these names are already making me ask questions, and that's really cool. And motorics, how well you can move your body. So dexterity, sort of. Hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, probably. Gotta help me. Interfacing, composure. Okay. And we have encyclopedia. That is an intelligence skill. We have a +1 on that. So with the sensitive, very psychological, and magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Okay, I mean, that sounds promising for me. We get inland empire, whatever that means. And then the physical here, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. I don't think I'll be playing that. What we will be doing is creating our own. Continue. Okay. So I have no idea if you should min-max in this game, or if being all-around is viable. Some games, you're really punished for doing one or the other. Most games do favor min-maxing, I will say. However, I don't like min-maxing in games. It's just not my thing. I kind of disagree with it from a game development perspective. I think it takes away some of the fun about building well-rounded characters. So I'm not gonna min-max, and I think I don't want to play a completely average Joe. You know what? What I'm gonna say right now is this is a role-playing game, from the looks of it. I'm gonna role-play myself. I'm not going to role-play a different persona. I'm going to pick the decisions that I would do. So I'm also going to try and build myself, at the risk of being a little bit Hold on, can you? No, you can't pick everything. At the risk of being a little bit arrogant, I would say I am of above average intelligence. I probably have an average emotional intelligence. My physique, like, I would say I'm pretty average here. Maybe it's motorics that's a bit less. Your senses, how agile you are. Like, my senses are kind of fucked. Got one eye that barely works, and, nope, almost no sense of smell. And, my sense of touch is completely screwed because of a pain syndrome that I have. So, yeah, you know, we'll go with 2 motorics. Slightly lopsided, but, not... What does it say? Okay, this is just terrible, alright? And if we say... Can we go even higher? We can. Genius, huh? Alright, I don't know if we want to, go that far. And I would like to keep 3 psyche. Maybe I just go... Good intellect and psyche. Weak physique and motorics. That being said, psyche shows... a low psyche will make you more prone to madness. Which, for me, seems like a plus when it comes to playing a game. So I tell you what. We're gonna go like this. Great intellect, average psyche, weak physique and motorics. I feel like this could be bad. Alright. I'm sticking with this. Next. So we pick a... Huh. This is... absolutely awesome as a character sheet. I love this art. Okay, we're gonna read through the skills here. My apologies. This is a blind playthrough, as blind as you can be. By the way, no spoilers. Thank you. Spoilers will be banned. I'm gonna read through everything. This is gonna be a very slow-paced playthrough, for the record. I assume most of you that already know me are aware that that's how I do things. So we're going to read all the skills here. Logic. Wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. Okay, so we have 4 baseline because of our intellect. And we can set a signature skill. Okay. Encyclopedia. Call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. So this I'm leaning towards because I am like this. I have an encyclopedic brain. I know just random shit about mostly history and biology. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. I'm okay at that. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. I wouldn't say I'm very good at that. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Yeah, okay. I'm also leaning towards this. And then visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Interesting. So 3. Psyche. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Alright? Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. What does this mean? I mean, I get hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. These little extra things on it. This reminds me a bit of, like, the stats that you get in games like Cultist Simulator. Where just the descriptions of your abilities and everything are super cryptic, and you just kind of have to figure it out as you go. Which I love. Empathy. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. Yeah, good old mirror neurons. Always edit them. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Okay. That could be fun. I do like intimidation. Esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Okay. So that's your cop interaction. And then suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Alright. Then under physique, endurance, take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold, shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument, flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs, alright. Electrochemistry, go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. I will probably not do that. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck, tune in to the city. Okay. Half-light, let the body take control, threaten people. So this is, so we have like a physical threatening, and then we have a psychological threatening. I like that. I like that when, you know, an intimidation skill is split into 2 things. That's cool. Hand-eye coordination. Ready, aim, fire. So this will be our gun skill. Probably. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed. The quickest to react. An untouchable man. Okay. Savoir-faire. And these art pieces with it are fascinating. And really cool. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Alright. Stealth? I guess? Interfacing. Master machines. Pick locks and pockets. And then composure. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face. Alright. Which is, I guess, don't let others read you. So, once again, are we better off min-maxing? Increasing one of the ones we already have really high? Or are we better off shoring up a weakness? I'm thinking... God. I'm kind of thinking perception here. Might be handy. But... I'm also leaning towards authority. And then, of course, encyclopedia and conceptualization. However, we've got all of those at 4. As is, so... Maybe it is better to, empathy might also be fun, to be honest. And then hunches and gut feeling. I'm fine with volition being at 3, that sounds like me. Often good at keeping my morale up, but not always. This is hard. Like, how often do we get to increase these? I reckon we'll be able to do so. But how limited is our character building going to be? I'm asking this rhetorically. Don't answer in the comments. Authority, set signature. Let's go. Gotta make a decision at some point, otherwise I can be here forever. So there's 4 slots to increase them, so that tells me there will be a decent amount of skill points. Maybe the attributes don't change much? The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Love it.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I love it when the ancient reptilian brain susurrates to me. All the time.
Ever.
Okay. So this is, it's telling us to stop, give up. What's the point? It's the nihilist. I mean, the ancient reptilian brain, that is the pure impulse. Basically the only emotion being fear and hunger. Right? I think so. All of the other stuff comes up on top of that.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever? What is this? I'm trying to, oh, something... Device. Yeah, some of the letters are upside down. I think they're all upside down. Feld device? What does that mean? Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay, so we can keep on non-existing then.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay. Now the limbic system's talking to us. What did I walk into? What game is this? What are we doing here? I mean, I do love plunging back into the fathomless deep, but I think we're going to, no, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
Dropping abyssopelagic zone. Okay, I mean, I studied marine biology, so in case you don't know what that means, there's the different ocean layers, which is the surface, epipelagic, mesopelagic, benthic, no, sorry, bathypelagic, and then you have the abyssal and hadal. I might be missing one. It's been a while. But with each of those ocean zones, you have, is it the bottom, or is it in the water column? So if it's on the bottom, it's benthic. So you can say, instead of epipelagic for, like, the water near the surface, if you're dealing with a, like, ocean bottom that's close to the surface, so shallow sea, for example, you would say epibenthic, or bathybenthic, I think. Or abyssobenthic, but pelagic is specifically the water column, so this is just swimming in the infinite black, which does check out with what it's saying. Awesome. Love some good old marine biology references, or I guess this is more oceanography than marine biology. I don't like pain and burning light, to be honest. No. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you
But
really?
we're gonna fight her. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
So I'm guessing right now that we're in some sort of drug-fueled coma. Maybe not like an actual coma, but, you know, in that drug-fueled oblivion that you can get to when you do too many drugs. I wouldn't know, haven't done that myself, but I definitely know of this phenomenon. That would be my guess. And the drugs in question could just be alcohol. Could be worse.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay, so our skills are talking to us. Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes. Your one disco mother.
I don't know what that means. Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. An evil ape. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
That's the best way I've heard to that's the best way anybody has described the Earth. How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about? What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
This is great. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
Okay.
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a Caprice Camino motor carriage.
Okay, is that a real thing? Are we playing on Earth? So, like I said, I know nothing about this game. I think I recall that you're a detective. I don't know if it's set on Earth. I don't know if it's set on something that's like Earth. What time period it would be set in if it's on Earth or something that's like Earth. I think somewhere in the modern age, if we're talking about motor carriages. But let's open our eyes. I feel like I'm not doing super well. Drug-fueled oblivion, it probably was. This is... Oh, Lord. Okay. We should probably put pants on. I think that's, quest number 1. Yeah. Don the pants. Hold on, do we have an inventory system? Clothes. I guess we... would you look at that. So it gave -1 savoir-faire. Which was what again? +1 electrochemistry. Which was what again? It's gonna take a bit to get used to these skill names. And that's okay. Aha, we can, oh, this is handy. Nice. Okay, Party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Makes sense. I think that's where we came from. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. So I guess these pants are a bit swishy. From the looks of the, are these bell bottoms? I am not familiar with, fashion at all, which is ridiculous because I come from a fashion family, but you know, that's just me. Alright, what do we got here? The magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Okay. And I appear to be in a rough state.
You hear a jingle. Ooh. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Flare-cut pants. Okay, fished them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
I love that we're being, like, spoken to by our skills. That the game's narrator is the skills. This is already now second game in a row that we're playing with an interesting choice being done with the narration of the game. We just played Slay the Princess on the channel, and it was fucking awesome. Go check out that playthrough if you're interested in that game. Or if you want to see my, if you like story-based games, period. It was great. Probably my favorite game. Back to here, though. I like this so far. Okay, we can move with WSAD as well. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, we have a broken glass window here.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
So if we click this, can we still do this later? Anyways, we're going to do visual calculus, assess the damage. So it shows us the success chance here. I wonder if it's always going to show us success chance, or if there's going to be instances where we have to make blind tests. Anyways, yeah.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Okay, so something was thrown out. Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
I'm guessing a bottle.
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Okay.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, we've gained some experience. Okay. Really cool. Shirt. Shirt is good. Clothes are good. It's cold, so let's don that. Like so. Okay. So what's this doing for us? Jacket. +1 esprit de corps. That's with the police, right? Yeah. I mean, in some way. I don't know how exactly, but I guess we'll find out at some point. So we can walk in here. We can't really walk faster. We're a bit slow. There's a nice bathtub. Oh, the sink's on. Our water bill is going to be atrocious. Can we turn that off? No. What's this? Oh, hello. I need to, Okay, we've gained a white satin shirt. Can we look at ourselves in the mirror?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Here's discharge of masculine energy.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Like this. Is that why this is like so? Oh, we have health and morale. All right.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Okay, so we drank to die, basically, but we survived. That's rough. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care.
Behold.
Okay.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No. Keep
You
making
can't,
the face.
can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Okay. Alright, so it was because we didn't have that there. Alright, this is awesome.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Okay. I wonder if this is gonna do anything. I'm gonna go with God, I don't know. It's indescribable.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Check for
You
a
find
pulse.
no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Alright, we'll try Encyclopedia, 28%. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay. Interesting. We'll try this. This is otherwise gonna... I don't know if there's consequences for failure. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Oh boy.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Ah, it locks it. So you can retry the other one. So I guess if it's not a white skill check and you get multiple options, you only get to pick the one. But presumably, then if you succeed on multiple ones, you might get multiple options. Or multiple events triggering from it. I like that. Electrochemistry, well, let's try it. Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Let the mirror be for now. Okay. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Not ideal. There is a door here. Can we open it? No. Oh. Oh, there's something here on the fan. It's a necktie hanging there. That's how did it get up there? You know what? I don't want to know.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan. the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, so this is a white check. You may retry it, but we only have one option here. Let's pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Pull on the bulb.
A terrible mistake.
Oh no.
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Okay, pull again to turn the lights off.
Are off.
Let's grab the tie. 72%.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Was that the attempt here? We were lying on the ground underneath it. But I guess a necktie isn't likely going to be strong enough, especially if it's hanging from a flimsy fan. So it's on our neck. We gain +1 Inland Empire on that. And Inland Empire does what now? Okay, that's gut feelings. We've got keys. Key to room 1. Okay, okay. And a shirt under it. Okay, so this is +1 conceptualization and -1 suggestion. So a white shirt is not good for charming men and women. As somebody who generally never wears white shirts, I can agree to that. Conceptualization, a real statement to wear. Hold on, is this halogen? Oh, there's even like little descriptions for why. Ah, and we have item descriptions too. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna read all of it. So our disco-ass blazer. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long-extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Yeah, indeed. Halogen watermarks give +1 esprit de corps. Alright, and then our shirt here is a white satin shirt. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Conceptualization. A real statement to wear, and -1 suggestion because of the unsavory odor. Alright, this is cool. So this actually explains a little bit about why they're giving the stat benefits. So conceptualization was understand creativity, see art in the world. Okay. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Oh no. Savoir-faire, tied around the thighs. Alright, and electrochemistry, tied around the crotch. That gives +1 electrochemistry. Oh no. Horrific necktie. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it out for some boring scarf. Alright, we get +1 Inland Empire because it evokes a vivid imagination. Alright, this is fantastic. And horrific. Okay, so what do we have here? What even is this? It looks like somebody tore out the tape while the song was playing. Okay. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Should we turn it off? No. We have a shoe. Oh, for the left foot. Only on the left foot. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other one. The crocodile print. My god. What? This has got to be in, what, the 70s? Oh, hello. Vasa, -12, centigrade hall. Okay. But I need to get to the balcony. I'm going to talk to her in a minute. What do we got here? There's something on the table. Money. 40 cents. Holy shit. Real. So where are we? Are we on Earth? Or is this some sort of facsimile of Earth? Yalinka, -44 centigrade snowstorm. Okay. What's our name? Do we have a name? Can we level up? You do not have enough skill. 100 XP to level up. Exciting. And we have find our other shoe. Good starting quest here. I hope that didn't lock us out of the other stuff that could have happened there. We'll find out later. Let's get our shoe first. What's this? A gust of briny wind washes over you. Okay, I need to, Alright, so we've got our shoes now. They may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. So it's a different description, so that's cool. +1 composure, awesome watchtower heals. -1 savoir-faire. Heals ridiculously high.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
I love the narration.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Yeah, I hear that. Everything else sounds awful. Alright, we're gonna go back inside. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Okay, so we are in a coastal town. We got a, somebody down there. Whirling something. Over there. God, the art style is really good. Okay, what have we here?
Hello, officer.
Hi. Okay, we'll talk to her.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Klasje. That's a Dutch name. I know how to pronounce that. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Officer? My military personnel?
No.
He seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Oh. That's authority. Okay, so authority is telling me to do this, but authority is about... not necessarily about intimidating people. It can also just be, I guess, throwing your weight around, right? Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay. Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Okay, so clearly she knows us. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Okay, that's a low chance. Cannot be retried. Red might be, try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. No. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Oh, thanks. That really means a lot.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
No. Better let it go. Say nothing.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
I have a sense of humor. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. I mean, that would probably... Yeah, I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer.
She puts
They
out
don't like the police around here.
Okay, alright. So she lives in there. Continue.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I feel like the place we're currently staying in is for people that are here on shady business, are running from shady business or are hiding. So which of it are you, Classia? She's Dutch. Let's check the looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. All right. Can I open this? I cannot. Presumably, we can't open her door. We can click on it, though. I don't know what that's going to accomplish. What have we here? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Le Monde. Something... Is Monde World? How many French references are there gonna be?
Pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
What now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
This is so good. Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I should not do that. Or I should not do that. Hold on. What are my options here? Well, I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Massive bonuses, you say? Okay, all right. I got you. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. I was way the fuck off. All right, 51. Hold on. I want to look at the radio again, because this might... Okay, Diora, 19 centigrade, clear. I want to see if I recognize any of these locations, because that will tell me if we're on Earth. Or if this is an analogous world. Thylakos by Pisantique. Not sure. So far, there's been a few references to, Luce here. No. So far, there's been a few references to, French. But also, everyone's speaking English. Zone of control. Black ice warning. Yeah, like, cold locations. I wonder if we're in, like... If it is Earth. If we're in, like, Quebec or something. Just April. See, that sounds more... Russian, maybe. I just want to see if I recognize anything. Iguanas, sorry. See, and that sounds more like Lithuanian, but I don't know. All right, we're going back in. I could have gone to her door, but I feel like that would be weird, so we're not going to do that. We could go downstairs. I want to open this door, but it doesn't seem like I can. So why is there a door from my bathroom leading to something else that presumably leads out to there? That is a bit odd. What did we do to our couch? / bed. Probably the same thing. Doesn't look good, whatever happened to it. I'll tell you that much. Hopefully we don't have to pay for the damages, and that can go onto the bill of the police force, or whatever we are. I'm gonna click on it.
The door is closed.
I'll knock. We'll see where else this can go.
There is no answer.
Okay.
You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside.
All right.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
swallow the emotion. I don't know who we're talking to, if we're talking to ourselves here, or if we're gonna shout this through the door. And because I really don't want to shout either of these things through the door to somebody I clearly don't know very well who's in the shower, we're gonna swallow the emotion.
Door is closed.
Alright, leave. We're going downstairs. And there's... Nope, that is just some green paint that almost looks like this. Okay. Downstairs we go. We gotta find some cigarettes. Alright, we have a woman in a wheelchair here. Let's talk to her. Oh, we got a little cutscene, I guess. Ah, we're here. So it seems like there's some sort of stage for an open mic. This is where the lyrics would be. A big ol' karaoke mic, just waiting for somebody to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really gauge on my soul with that.
Serve
Get a
them
gauge on
right.
my soul.
Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
All
You
right.
have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. Finished thought. Okay. All right. Who are you? What are you doing to this bird? Presumably it's taxidermied, but I don't know that for sure.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
So if that's a seabird, I'm thinking that might be a skua. They're brown and kind of gull-like. Could be a sea eagle, though I think the wings are not right. Maybe the game doesn't pay attention to bird morphology. That would be forgivable, however, would be less cool.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
You look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
I hope we didn't break it.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Okay, so I'm almost certain we are in something that is like Earth but not Earth. Because I've never heard of the Insulindian Isola. Then again, maybe I'm wrong, and that is a real place. So, fun fact, I actually did a study on Great Skuas, specifically on the island of Jan Mayen, which is north of Iceland, and I think 300 kilometers north of Iceland, roughly, and Iceland's the closest thing to it. So, it was very much out in the middle of nowhere, basically doing a account of the Great Skuas on that island, which was pretty cool. So I am quite familiar with this bird. They're assholes. They're horrible. They're kleptoparasites, so they will bully other birds and steal their food. Force them to vomit up whatever food they've got and eat that. Isn't that lovely? They'll also murder basically everything that is smaller than them. And some things that are of equal size or greater if they can. While I was on Jan Mayen, there was this pass in between some of the cliffs, and on the ground, like the ground was this kind of dark silt, and there were these white patches everywhere, and as I descended into that, I was like, what the hell are all these white patches? And they were just mummified fulmars. Fulmars, in case you don't know, are seagull-like things, and I say seagull as in they really actually live out at sea for most of the time. They only come back to land to nest. So you won't see them near the coast outside of very specific areas and at specific times. They're basically adapted. I think they can drink salt water. They have these glands near their noses that will leak out the excess sodium. So they nested on Jan Mayen, and I guess every time they flew back to their nests, they passed through this valley, and there were skuas perched out along the cliffs. And they would hunt them, because there were a lot of dead ones. Dozens, possibly hundreds. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago, but it was pretty crazy. Anyways, yeah, sorry, random bird facts. That'll happen here.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
It's a great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Okay, it's just because I was a cop. I thought maybe it was because I destroyed the bird in a drunken rage.
Could the massive
Could be
property
both.
damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Well, I was saying that. So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all this time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll leave you be. I'm going to try and be nice. Once again, I'm going to try and roleplay myself. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a disconnect, because I myself have never ended up in a situation like this, nor am I a cop. You know, I also am not a bird person, but that didn't stop me in Slay the Princess, so I think we'll be fine. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. All right. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts with a man's handwriting. Okay, so different bartenders? I mean, that makes sense. What's this? Nosifed, +1 health. I can just take things? That's cool. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. All right. Well, there's somebody there waiting for us. However, we're obviously going to explore. What does it say here? The summer door closed for the winter. All right. We are winter... So, I don't know how analogous this is going to be to Earth. But it seems like we're in some... Yeah. Eastern Canada area. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Alright, so we're dealing with a European time system rather than an American time system. A sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members, doors open 1600. And if you guys have an issue with translating European to American time systems, get good. I figured it out. Sure, you guys can do it too. Alright. What's this? Oh, we got a bottle of something. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Don't drink it. Who are you? Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Blister pack of headache medicine, huh? We could take the pills, or pick up the pills, or we could leave. I'm not gonna... Should I wake him up? I feel like I shouldn't wake him up, and I feel like I shouldn't pick up the pills. I feel like this is a game where just because you have options to do things doesn't mean you should always do it. There's definitely games where you want to exhaust every possible thing before moving on to the next. I feel like this might not be one of those games. Okay, can't go through that way. Is there a way to move quicker? Oop.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour?
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time.
That's what we were
You've
drinking?
Truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Maybe later.
Maybe later? What is this? Casual Friday? What's with the lackadaisical laxman attitude? You used to be passionate about getting your drink on. Show me you're still young. Show me you have the fire in you. Lick that stain off the counter right now.
I don't want to lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
Okay, we have another task to get booze. Alright, I'm gonna try and not drink. I'm going to try and not indulge. I think, one way or another, we, our mysterious protagonist, has received some sort of wake-up call that may be acting as a second chance. We're a blank slate, we're gonna use that to try and become a better person. We'll see how successful it is. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Alright, let's talk to the lady in the wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, you're actually nice. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Cryptozoologist, oh boy.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. Okay. Well, guess we're gonna be talking to him then.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Kim
Looks
Kitsuragi?
like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
I'll shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Alright.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh no.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I'm gonna go along with that. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you
Nice.
squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
But we don't get to say it. Interesting. Well, what does this mean? It is not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it. What is your name? It is not yet time. Yeah, it's a little ominous.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yes.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
This isn't good. Fake it till you make it. I have not mapped out the... Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Ah, good. Good.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Well, I didn't say that.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I'm sorry, guys. The writing is so funny. It's just this kind of like nonchalant, dry humor. It cuts to the bone. It's great.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh, interesting. Citizens Militia.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Okay.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean internal affairs?
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Revachol West. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what a halogen watermark is. But cool, so it's some kind of like subliminal marking. Yeah, he's got one too, doesn't he?
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, I might try and be honest with this guy. This guy seems like he might actually be helpful. But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Okay.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Alright, let's go.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
We have a party.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yeah, brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Seems like things are going great in this society.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here.
Alright.
For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The
Okay.
dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Interesting.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
mean, we're the RCM. So, let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
You can immediately jump to the supernatural. Wouldn't it be great if people never did that? Immediately see a case where it's not immediately patently obvious what happened, and then jump to, oh yeah, they're being abducted by Bigfoot. It'd be a real shame if actual former police detectives jumped to conclusions like that, wouldn't it? Sorry. Sexy. White male in his 40s. What more do you need?
I'm relieved that you agree.
He says, then pauses.
Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Okay, what do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Tell me about
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
No. I think we have all I need for now.
Good.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay, forget
A
it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Alright, let's go. And can we talk to you now?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Reaction speed. Does that mean you like me? Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
We're gonna flirt with the old woman. I don't really want to talk about that right now.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What? I don't, do we want to hire her? That's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, why not? How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
don't think... No, we shouldn't put her in harm's way. And if the people don't like the cops here, that might be bad for her if she's seen hanging out with us. Ah, nothing. I was just thinking of the lyrics to a song. Want to roll with me?
Ah, yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the Fletchers at me.
Oh.
Morel says it's my theme song.
That's not very... Oh, God. That's not nice. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad.
You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of civilization.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
She flashes you a worried look. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Okay, all right.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
Okay, she's actually
I
nice.
can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh boy. Under the cop. We are living under the cop regime. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
Interesting.
Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
There's no government. How come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Okay, so we're dealing with a post-revolutionary time?
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
You're doing all right.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What is this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
So, how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, Such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Alright, who can tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Alright.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I'm gonna have to... I mean, educated, maybe. Wealthy people are smart is another matter, though. Okay, I'm gonna ask this. I'm hoping we can spin this as a non-taunt. You, seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
I'm not gonna ask, a grenade. Did you fight in a war? Because my inner voice told me about the grenade, not her. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
I've got to get a move on now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. All right. She seems actually nice. So we should talk to him again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
All right.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm currently in between names. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is golden orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
He's got a red nose, too. He also looks like a drinker.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Alright then. Questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Uh-oh. I probably did something to her.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says. He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Never trust a man who says he's a feminist. It doesn't mean a man can't have some feminist ideologies, and I would say they probably should, but anybody who any man who proclaims himself a feminist is probably, I don't know, I don't want to say never or always, but it's a red flag. So I'm not going to say that. I guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Alright. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
See, now we have words that are... Franco-Nigerian implies France and Nigeria combining. Interesting. So maybe countries are real, it's just locations are different. You can do all kinds of stuff if you build a world that is heavily analogous to Earth. You can change up little things, you can change up big things, you can change up next to nothing, or you can change up almost everything.
Let's go.
Right.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
You pronounced the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
You're under arrest. You could just fucking arrest him when he tells you owe him money. Oh my god. What exactly is money? This fucking game already. This is great. What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated.
It's not annihilated.
The hole in
There's
the
still
window was
some
the first
glass.
thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Jesus, I hope he doesn't look into the room.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Actually, proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Count them and... Damn. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
That's horrible.
It is.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Alright.
Good luck.
I think we've made a slightly better impression on the guy.
Where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space? That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Can I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay. So... Oh, what's this? Temporary research bonus, +1 encyclopedia. Factual memory returns. Research time, 6 hours, 5 minutes. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyard, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Aminant in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. We don't have a solution, but internalize? Okay. I don't... This is the thought cabinet. Huh. There's a lot of things. But we can't interact with any of them. Anything looks interesting here? Hobo Cop? Finger pistols, 9mm. That sounds like it might be useful. Alright. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. God, we have to do a lot of things, too. Do we have a map here? We, don't. Items. We do have a new item. It's a kind green ape pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Can we equip it? No. We could sell it. But I feel like we shouldn't. It was a gift for doing okay. I don't want to say doing good. Doing okay. So I guess we have to leave. West of here, right? This is west. Okay, outside we are. What do we have? Ah, this person that we saw outside. What's in the wheelbarrow? Heaps of snow melts in this wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question, then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
can I ask that? What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What about the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
And the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the
It's
west?
just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Alright, I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Thanks. That's all for now.
No problem.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thanks. Okay. She seems helpful. So we can equip these. Thick latex gardening gloves in classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire, take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. We get +1 interfacing. Bye-bye bugs. Okay, well, we'll equip that. Very, very big gloves. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Good start. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. I've already seen that sign, I think. What do we got here? A glossy magazine. Most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Jump Jams. A popular musique mag. Sorry. Saffron Picker. Welcome to Revachol.
Welcome to Revachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you. It's addressed to the lieutenant. Racist lorry driver. I'm sorry your parents named you that. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Okay.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
So
I would advise you to remember that.
I just noticed, I'm the idea that this is set in like a fictional analog to like Quebec is all the more reinforced by the police force being called the RCM, which is, you know, one letter away from the RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So I think that's a play on words there.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Is this giving him backup? I feel like this is also giving him backup, but I don't know. I think it is. Well, I think we all learned something here. Smile at the lorryman.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lorryman shakes his head with
The
indignation.
lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
I'm not going to ask him for a smoke. What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
All right. Yep. He's talking a bit like a racist. So you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Oh boy, he's read books. Let me guess, you also listen to Joe Rogan?
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
God.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Wait. What's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I'm not down with this, Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Alright, I feel like we, made our point clear there. What do we got? We got a, some magnesium, which will help with the morale, so there seems to be a, little thingy there that we can, touch. I know you can scroll everything. Okay, frites. 3 T's. How idiomatic. Alright, we have a dispute there. Honestly, I think we need to go to the, check out the body. I don't remember where the body was, but we'll get there eventually. Can we run? I feel like we can't. Oh, we can. Okay, there's a crashed motor vehicle of some kind.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Interesting. So, is this the cars in question? Because now we're looking a little bit diesel punky.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage
Okay, open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Okay.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Oh, it's his. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools.
Okay.
But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red-tipped pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Nice. Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made.
Hand-crank.
Police issue, blue.
I feel like the technology of this world has developed in a slightly different trajectory than Earth.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
All right.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
All right.
Yes, hello?
Okay, a female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. We're definitely not going to say that. That's going to give a very bad impression. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
She recognizes your voice almost immediately. All right, well, we tried.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Fuck off. You quit your job at the Whirling... Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
I mean, we know why. Okay, you leave because of Garth?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Alright, was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Okay.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim, lower your microphone. Is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers' union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I am the authority around here.
Okay.
She obviously doesn't want to challenge your authority, but she obviously doesn't want to challenge your authority. You feel much better now. We got experience for indulging ourselves. That's concerning. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
I mean, I get it. I don't think I want to pressure too much harder. I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Sounds great.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
So, how does she have a phone?
It was someone else. We'll
Yeah.
find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Actually, I think I got everything I need. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
So +1 Gart asked her out. -1 said you're the authority. Interesting. Wait. Why does she seem angry with you?
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure it isn't about me?
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant
Capital
Love,
letters.
matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Jesus Christ. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do without all this internalized misogyny.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore?
Fucking hell. I thought empathy would be nice.
You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Lieutenant Love, stop! He's going to take you on his lap, little darling. He I don't want to, no. Please no. I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful.
You're just a gimp. What? You want to be more empathetic?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Otherwise I would have gone to her. Please connect me to Sylvie again? No. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His ratty voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Okay.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got a urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
No. Okay, so the previous guy was Jules Pidieu, and then we have Jean Vicamar. A dry voice asks in the background.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Oh no, Chester McLean too?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick fucking Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
No. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Okay, so they all call me Dick Mullen.
What's going on?
Torson's on the whole fucking precinct.
Super Cop there lost his badge.
Oh, I'm Super Cop now.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Soap. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
This is Half-Light. Interesting.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Alright, I mean, we'll try it. Convince them that you didn't lose your gun.
Even before I can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
This is not good. This guy's fucking assholes. But then again...
Lane, request a description of your weapon. Over.
He's going along with it.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
Plasma gun? For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out, too.
Then come again, please. Over.
It's got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue hydrogen-based plasma at near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you on speaker for a second. Over.
In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it was dripping with sexy blue plasma?
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Pretty much.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
I agree.
I can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Dude, the voice acting is really good.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got. Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate? Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
Alright, very good. We've turned it on another guy.
Tell him to apologize, right?
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
Like he says, you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
The disbelief in Vicamar's voice is overwhelming.
Satellite officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite officer V.
Yeah, I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Static.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
This isn't good. I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
10-10. Transmission completed. Standing by. Over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Close the door. Did you hear any of that?
Yes.
Alright, nothing. Okay, we've gotta do this case. Alright, but we're gonna do the case in the next episode. This one's, I think, almost 2 hours long. They probably won't be that long. I'm gonna end them at points where it makes sense to end them, so there's going to be no rhyme or reason to how long the episodes are gonna be. So I hope you can bear with me with that. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I certainly have. This is a different game, for sure. And really funny. Like, the dialogue is great. The whole different skills talking to you, trying to convince you to do questionable shit, is a fantastic way to describe somebody's, or to insert somebody's vices into a role-playing game. And from what it seems like, you get rewarded for indulging them. Which is also great and concerning. Yeah, this is looking to be pretty awesome. Great dialogue. interested to see where the story goes, and I'm also interested in this world. Seems interesting. I like how everything's just a little different. But enough is kind of familiar that you have enough to latch onto. So yeah, very cool. Thus far, I'm enjoying it. Obviously, there will be more coming. Hopefully, an episode a week. Maybe I can pull off more, but no guarantees on that. Drop this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and welcome to Disco Elysium. Catch you in the next one. Heritor out.